Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And in presenting our back to work budget, a budget of the Progressive Caucus of this House, we are first pleased to announce that in less than 48 hours, 105,000 citizen co-sponsors have joined with us in presenting this budget, and they are pleased to affirm. And the point is House Budget Committee Chairman Representative Paul Ryan has released a budget proposal that is the most reckless austerity plan he's ever proposed. Instead we get a budget that will slow the economy and kill jobs. We urge you to vote for the Progressive Caucus's Back to Work budget, which will grow the economy, create 7 million jobs, and ask the wealthy and the multinationals to pay their fair share so we can make investments in our people and our future. 105,000 citizen co-sponsors in less than 48 hours. With that, let me introduce co-chair of the Progressive Caucus, my friend, the gentleman from Minnesota, Keith Ellison, for 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Some adage about if you do the same thing over and over again without changing, that's a mark of insanity. And that adage applies to the Ryan Budget 2, same as Ryan Budget 1, and to 10 years of failed fiscal policy that our budget, by putting people to work, attempts to get us out of that fiscal black hole. With that, let me yield a minute to the gentlelady from California, Congresswoman Lee. Thank you very much. And when in the course of the last decade plus, multinational corporations, billionaires in this country have been curried favor with tax breaks, loopholes that have allowed them to pay less than the average American, that has hurt the economy. And I would suggest that aside from thievery, that is gaming the system and not sharing in the full responsibility we all have as Americans to take care of this country. I would now yield 1 minute to the gentleman, to Congressman Pocan. Thank you. The Back to Work budget sets a level of 2006 for defense. The Pentagon spending has doubled over the last decade. 2006 was the height of the wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, and the war on terrorism. We just celebrated the 10th anniversary of Iraq. $2.2 trillion spent on that war, a war that I might say was not paid for at all. This is not crippled defense. This merely brings it to a realistic level and sharing in the reconstruction of this economy of ours. With that, let me yield 1 minute to the gentlelady from California, Ms. Waters. The Back to Work budget is a budget that's common sense, and it reflects the values of the American people, and it is a budget that deals with the realities of our economic times and our social times in this country. This budget is about investment. It's about saying that the greatest resource we have in this country is the American people. We need to put them to work. We need to educate them for the future, and we need to provide them with some economic security for the middle class, working people, so that they too can enjoy the economic benefits of this great nation of ours. We also do not step on those that are the most vulnerable. We provide them with the security, with Medicare, Social Security, and Medicaid, so that they too can continue to utilize the full benefits of those earned benefits that they have. This fiscal debate today, with the Ryan Budget 2 and the other good budgets that have been proposed today, is really an argument and a debate about the values and the future of this nation. The Back to Work budget accepts the reality that we're in, does not try to repeat a failed policy of the past, and takes us in a direction that in 10 years this country will be more solvent, more secure, and unemployment will be down, and the investment in this time will pay off tremendous dividend for the future. Our budget's about the future. It is not about being mired in the past, as the Ryan budget is. And with that, I yield back.
On this vote, the yeas are 84, the nays are 3.